Alright, let's work on transforming some formulas. So let's work with one we've used recently, which is our interest. Interest equals principal times rate times time. Oops, that's not a T. So let's solve for R. Alright, so what's being done to the R? We're multiplying it by P and we're multiplying it by T. So the opposite of multiplying by P and T would be dividing by P and T. So R would equal I divided by PT. So we'll practice a few more. Alright, so I got a couple more examples here. So first one is C equals 2 pi r, so circumference equals 2 pi r, and we want to solve for r. So what's being done to r? We're multiplying it by 2 and we're multiplying it by pi. So the opposite of multiplying by 2 pi would be dividing by 2 pi. So our radius would equal C divided by 2 pi. Alright, next, area equals base times height divided by 2. So that's area of a triangle. And we want to solve for h. So this one we got two steps. So first we have to think of the stuff on top as being in parentheses. So we got to undo that last. So first thing we need to do is get rid of the divide by 2. So I'm going to multiply by 2 on both sides. So I get 2a equals bh. And I need to solve for b, or for h. So I have to undo times b. So I'm going to divide by b, and I get h equals 2a over b. And then one more, I got area equals pi r squared, so that's area of a triangle, or a circle. And I need to solve for r. So first I need to get rid of the pi, so I'm going to divide by pi. So I get a over pi equals r squared. And the opposite of r squared is going to be square root. So I'm going to square root this whole thing. So I get the square root of a divided by pi equals my radius. And that last one's about as hard as they're going to get for you right now. Alright, do a couple more examples that have nothing to do with anything. I just made them up. So we have W equals 100 LP, and we need to solve for P. So what's being done to it? We're multiplying it by 100 and by L. So the opposite of multiplying by 100 and L would be dividing by 100L. So I get P equals W over 100L. Alright, so the next one I have 12Q divided by T equals P, and I need to solve for Q. So the first thing I need to do is get rid of that T, or move the T to the other side, not really get rid of it. So I'm going to times by T, I get 12Q equals PT. And the last thing being done to the Q is multiplying it by 12. So the opposite of multiply 12 is divide by 12. So I get Q equals PT divided by 12. So that's how you transform equations. You just move things around by doing the opposite of whatever's being done to the variable.